Today you're going to take notes on early explorers. These are going to be notes about, just a few notes about how exploration started and people started discovering the New World. Before you start your notes or writing anything down, please make sure you read the slide and the information first. There might be some stuff you already know. You may not have to copy down all of the information from the slide. So let's start. All right, there were 3 reasons why explorers wanted to explore or go on expeditions during the colonial era time. And they're called the 3 G's: greed, glory, and God. Greed is basically self-explanatory. They wanted money. They wanted all of the money. Give me the money, 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 money is what they wanted. And that was a reason for exploring, and then that was to get rich. Glory or fame. They wanted everybody to know their name and their name to be in lights and for us to study them now in textbooks and just to be famous. That was another reason why people went on expeditions. And the last one is God. And it was basically to spread their religion of Christianity to other places. So you have the 3 reasons: greed, glory, and God. European explorers, each country began to finance voyages of exploration to see who could find a quick and profitable trade route and to claim land. So if you see here, you have Europe, and they were all trying to find just quick trade routes to get to different countries in order to trade materials and goods. And they also started exploring because they wanted to claim land. So Portugal was the one who kind of started or led the expedition because they were trying to find a quick route to China. And then of course you have Spain and France, and then England. They also funded, or those countries also sent people out to go on expeditions and to explore. Now, although it was a good thing for them to explore, there were bad things or some effects of European exploration. One is knowledge grow about other regions. So now you have these people, they're actually going to explore, and now they're able to go to these other regions and learn information about those regions. European and Native Americans clash because of the new explorers, or the explorers coming to the areas where the Native Americans already lived and have established themselves. There was some conflict over land and things like that. Another effect of European exploration was the enslavement of Africans. African slaves were used to help build up the New World, and also on the journey, they were used as help on the journey to the New World. Rivalry in the Americas. You remember I said that Europe had a lot of different countries that were coming to the United States or to the Americas to claim land. And that caused rivalry between those countries because they were all trying to take over land in the America or other places as well. Christopher Columbus is a famous explorer. Although there were other ones, this is the name that most of us remember because we also have a holiday about Christopher Columbus. He was financed by Spain to find a route to Asia. He thought he could sail west to get to Asia. Now this is Spain. Asia is to the east. It's this way. And he thought he could go this way to get to Asia. But he was wrong. So you have here his routes that he took. And he ended up in the Bahamas, and he thought he had reached the East Indies, and then he called the people he met here Indians. And then eventually when he got here, he called them Indians as well. It's the saying, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. So Columbus sailed from Spain across the Atlantic, thinking he can get to Asia. His voyages led to lasting contact between Europe and the Americas. So because of his voyages, it caused a new relationship between Europe and North and South America. All right, and because of Christopher Columbus, we have the Columbian Exchange. It's also known as the Great Exchange, and it's called the Exchange because look at all of the things that was basically exchange. So we have the old world, which was Europe, and these are the things that they gave to us. So as they were exploring, these are some of the things they brought over to the new world. Pretty good, except for the diseases that were brought over. And then when they returned from the new world to the old world, there were certain things that they took back over to the new world. Over to the old world. So the Columbian Exchange was an exchange of food, animals, humans, ideas, culture, and disease between the new and the old world. The exchange was made possible by the relationship that Columbus helped create between the old and the new world. So those are your notes on early explorers. So I would like for you to remember the reasons for exploration, the 3 G's: greed, glory, and God. And also that the Columbian Exchange was called the Great Exchange, and that's where we got some of our things from. And that's how we started exchanging goods with the old world and the new world.